Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Tonight we're gonna go for the Decathlon Turbo Draft. Um, so far I only have one Decathlon token, and I think there's only 10 events, and this is event number 10. So I don't think we're gonna make it there, but if we win this one, maybe I'll try out the traditional standard. But anyway, let's hop on into it. Turbo draft time. Ooh, Gift of Estates. That's a good card. I don't know if it's gonna be amazing in draft though. Calling Ritual. Calling Ritual's not bad actually. I do really like this guy. Although it does kind of put us into two colors, which is kind of meh. Another option would be something like this. Oh, I just realized this is a bot draft too, so I don't have to worry about time. I was all worried about picking quick, but we don't need to worry about that. We can go nice and easy, take our time. So something like this gives a creature +2/+1/+1 counters and vigilance until end of turn. Okay. I mean, fine, I guess. We have like an archway, which I guess is fine. It's like Rupture Spire. Eh. There's a lot of good green-black in the pack. There's this, there's this. This is actually really strong as well. This is pretty strong as well. What is this? Ooh. That's a lot of cards. I mean, my gut is telling me to either go with the Gift of Estates, which is, if we play white, this is going to be really, really strong because we can basically just draw 3 cards. I mean, they're all 3 lands, but it thins our deck of 3 lands. Culling Ritual, obviously, is just really, really strong. This thing, it says, is strong. Oh. So early game, it's a 2/1, and then late game, you can exile it from your graveyard to make a 3/2. Pretty good. Buys a 3/1 flyer for 4. I mean, flyers are always really good. It's got ward. You could consider it. Honestly, I don't really know what the strongest card in this pack is. Well, I know what the strongest card is. But it kind of puts us into 2 colors right away, which I don't really like. Yeah, I'm just so drawn to the Gift of his cheap card draw in white. We'll take the Cultivator. That's probably the sensible, rational. Alright. Bookworm. Very strong finisher. Denial. A fight spell or a counter spell? That seems really powerful. This also seems really, really powerful. Well, I thought it had flash. As it is, it's a Frost Lynx plus flying. So still pretty powerful, but not like crazy powerful. Okay, that's really strong. I'm gonna go with the decisive denial. But there were some other good things in it. What is flunk? Okay, okay. Interesting. Oh. Cool. A 5/4 for 2. I guess it's a 5/4 for 5 or a 5/4 for 2. This is really late game. That just made a huge. Okay, we'll go with the Helix. We're kind of sticking to blue green. Okay, so here we have several more cards that we've seen. I could just go with another decisive denial. This card is really, really strong. Yeah, I think I'll pick it. Oh, baby. There's also Burying Books, which is really strong, but this card just gets ridiculous late in the game. Okay, so we could play this to make a 4/4. Fine. We could consider splashing red here. This is actually pretty good. For 4 mana, getting a 2/1 flyer and putting an instant or sorcery back on top of your library, that seems... Oh, that's kind of cool. What is square up? Campus Guide doesn't really stand out to me either. Yeah, I guess I'll go for the Pledge Mage. This could be really strong. We have a decent amount of instants or sorceries so far. It looks like 3. Otherwise, there's a 3 mana 3/2. Fine. We'll take the Pledge. This pack... I think I'll take the Aerialist. This pack obviously taking the Invitation. Next best thing is probably Letter of Acceptance, but this is just real strong. Hey Nate, what's going on, my dude? Check it out, Nate. I got the green screen. Yeah, I think we need more smaller stuff, so I'll go with the Toothsayer. Oh, kind of sweet. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm right here on the screen. Let's take a croc. Crikey. Okay, whatever we take here probably won't be played, and save. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, that's a good card right there. Is a good card. Are we gonna go into black white? We are drafting blue green. Yeah, I don't think so. We have the Pledge Mage, which is really strong. One of these bad boys. Looks fine. I think I'll take a Pledge Mage. Real sad that I can't take my boy, but I think it'd be real tough to shift now. We'd basically have to say bye-bye to pack 1. Or play like at least 3 colors. Oh. Yeah, I'll go with this one. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I really wanted the dragon, but unfortunately, we were kind of going a different route. That it really just was. Environmental sciences is pretty solid. Okay, that's not bad. I do like this guy as well. He's a 3 mana dude that makes 2 creatures. I mean, there's enough stuff that we're probably gonna get something when this pack comes back around. So let's just take this. Let's have some fun. Frost Trigger seems like the best card. Next best is maybe Eureka Moment for us, at least. Frost Trigger. There is a Decisive Denial in the pack. There's also Strategic Plan. Grab a Heaven. Ecological. Oh, this thing. Basically, you pay, like, let's say you pay 5 mana into it, so X is 2. You get to search your library for 4 creature cards with converted mana cost 2 or less. An opponent chooses 2 of those creatures. You put the chosen creatures onto the battlefield, or, sorry, put the chosen creatures into your library? Oh, you shuffle them into your library. And then the other 2 go onto the battlefield. So, basically you get to search for 4 creatures and put 2 of them onto the battlefield. Of your opponent's choice, which is a little less than perfect, but this is a pretty good card. I like this card, but I think I'm gonna go with another Decisive Denial here. This card's just so good. Yeah, and we're gonna take another one of these. These make big finisher creatures. Ooh, I like Honor Troll. There's also a Scryland in our colors, which is decent. And what is this? Oh, okay. That's kind of... Ooh, Frog Boy is good, though. Alright, we have some options. I think I like Honor Troll the best. 2/3 Vigilance for 3, plus all those other abilities. That just seems too good. Whirlwind Denial is a real good card. You grab a creature. We are a little low on creature. I guess that's not bad, actually. We also have a couple of cards that create creatures. Yeah, I might go with the Whirlwind Denial. Okay, so we could take another Pledge Mage. Which is fine. Introduction to Annihilation is actually real strong. Because we can just get rid of anything. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Well, there's Letter of Acceptance here, which is good. We can make a 4/4, which is good. Or we have our Wormhole Serpent. It seems like a pretty good finisher, honestly. You can give things unblockable. Yeah, I think at 5 mana I like that more than just a 4/4. Alright, this made it back around to us. It was one of the cards we were considering taking before. None of this is going to help us. So I guess I'll grab the Thriller possibility. I guess we could potentially play this card if we wanted to, but... Oh no, Nate. Oh no. That's the worst. Tell me you have a backup save, like a quick save or something. Ooh, Frog Boy. Okay. Ooh, this is a good card. That's a really good card. Okay, we're taking it. Yeah, dude, that sucks. Bad. I'm so sorry, man. That can just ruin a day for you. So in this pack, we could draw a bunch of cards. Got a land. Introduction to Prophecy. Or there's a Professor of Zoomancy. I think I like the Zoo Boy. 4 mana 4/3 that makes a 1/1. Good to me. Whoa, what is this? Flying Death Touch for 2 mana? I like it. Okay, here, I think I'm gonna go with the Befuddler. Yeah, that card's just too good. This card seems kind of decent. Oh, but there's another Needle Boy. Yeah, let's take another Needle Boy. Those guys are going to be good. Sacrifice a creature. When you sacrifice this thing, each opponent discards a card, draw a card, and you gain 2 life. Yeah, this dude seems crazy. Because basically you throw him down, opponent either needs to deal with him, so waste removal on him, or gonna block whatever you attack with unless it's unblockable. Let's... I think this Fractal Summoning is probably going to be the best card we can pick here. Resculpt seems fine, but most of the time what we're going to be exiling is going to be roughly the same as a 4/4. Like a 4/4 is going to be just as bad for us. So yeah, I think I'll go with the fractal here. Reduction to inflation, I like it. Yep, let's grab ourselves dual land. Back is bad. I guess I'll go with the campus guide just because it's a May option. So if I'm really hurting on lands, I can do this and guarantee my next draw will be a basic of my choice. Yeah. Oh, we got golden ratio. Card draw. I guess we'll take the resculpt. I'll take the campus here. Might play it. Oh, doggo. Meaning to pick one of them up. Right, yeah. Since it puts that on top of your library, like, it means your next draw will be the land, which, like I said, is really only useful if you really are hurting on lands, but... Or if you're hurting on a specific color. But, let's see here. It did not put any mountains into the deck. Good, good, good. Because I do have this card that's blue and red. I'm glad it realized that that's my only red card. Okay, let's see. We need to cut a lot of cards. This card just seems too slow to me. Like I said, resculpt. Usually giving them a 4/4 will be just as bad as whatever we're exiling. Test of Talent seems pretty good in this format. This is just going to be amazing. This seems like it would be fine. Kill a flyer or kill an artifact. Decisive Denial is awesome, especially Decisive Denial with the Needlethorn Drake. Since this has Death Touch, if I make it fight something, then whatever I make it fight will die. I guess we could cut the campus guide. Berlin Denial I like. We're not going to be gaining a lot of life, so this loses some value, but like... This card just has so much value that... Oh, Death Touch makes you think of Phage? Yeah. I see what you're getting at. Rocky Boy is fine. Like the flyer. This is a decent card. I mean, this is basically a 5-mana 5/5. That gains us a little bit of life, I guess, but we still have to cut a lot of cards, 11 cards. So if I were to cast this for, let's say, 3, so it would cost me 6 mana. What could I get? How many creatures do they all have to have different names? Different names. So like if I did 3, My options would be starting here. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 different options. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get enough value out of that. So 6 mana to get 2 3-drops out of my deck. I mean, it's fine. I guess it's not like crazy good. I could see this card being better in like some sort of constructed where you could find like 4 different combo pieces and then they have to give you 2 of them. Okay. This card, early game, it's not good because 3 mana for a 1/1 is bad. But if you draw this later in the game, when you're sitting on like 11 lands, you could make a 9/9. Like, that seems good. Yeah, and so I'm just really not sure if I want to play this card. Like, I could, because I do have like a few decent options at each mana cost. So like if I were to cast this for 4, which would cost me 7 mana, I could find like this, 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 and this, which are all 4-drops. My opponent would have to give me 2 of them. It'd be 7 mana for 8 mana's worth of creatures. I guess that's a little better, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like enough advantage, I don't think. And plus it exiles itself. I don't know. Yeah, I might take that card out. I just love the image on this one. Look at the bear. Biomathematician. I just don't know if the Crocky Boy is going to be good enough. You imagine it looks like this, like all the rats like riding a wave out. I could see cutting this. The 3/3 defender for 2 seems decent, but double blue is going to be a little rough in our deck. 9 more cards to cut. What's this thing? Does it cut Whirlwind Denial? I guess a 3 mana counterspell is kind of meh. Doesn't want me to play my Trixie Frogs. But I love my Trixie Frog. I guess something's gotta go. Yep. Wants this Soothsayer out. Okay. Yep. Crocky Boy. I've been kind of wary of him. Disagree with this decision. I want to play that card. Angle Trap, I can see that. Not always gonna have a valid target. Okay. That's all the help that thing can give me. I still have to cut 3 cards. Yeah, I think I want to keep this guy in. Could get out a big boy early game if I have something to sacrifice, or late game it's just a 5-mana 5/4, which is just not bad. Honor Troll, again, I don't have a ton of ways of gaining life. I have like the pests, which are made by like 2 different cards, and then this Witherbloom thing, and that's it. Oh, I think pests are actually only made by 1 card. Yeah. Yep. So, I don't know. Honor Troll is basically a 3-mana 2/3 vigilance. I guess until I get out Honor Troll and Witherbloom Ledge Mage. I'm gonna cut 3 cards. I really like this guy because it gives me the option of picking an instant or sorcery in my graveyard to put back on top. So I can choose if I want to choose Golden Ratio to draw a bunch more cards, if I want to choose like Decisive Denial or Test of Talents or whatever I want to choose, it goes back on top. How many? I feel like I've cut a lot of my instants and sorceries though. Okay, maybe not a ton on the top end. Yeah, I still have a lot of top end instants and sorcery. Maybe I'll cut one of the... Well, it can just exile any permanent. That's such good removal. Maybe I will cut this. Again, drawing it real late game would be good, but like early to mid game, it's just gonna sit in my hand, so... Let's see, 2 more cards to cut. Alright, Biblioplex Assistance coming out. I gotta cut 1 more card. What else is coming out? I'll say 1 Decisive Denial. Okay, we have our deck. Cleavage time. What sleevage are we going to use today? I have a few new ones. We could just go Gobbo to completely trick our opponents into thinking we're playing a goblin deck. Let's do it. All right. They're gonna be so confused. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 I just realized. Nate, I just realized. Oh no. We get this emblem. We get this emblem in the game. Our spells cost 5 less to cast. Let's modify our deck a little bit here. So this is all of a sudden way better because for like, since spells cost 5 less to cast for 1 green mana, we can cast it for 3. I didn't draft around it too much, but I can still, with the cards that I drafted, kind of try and build around it. Okay, I think Whirlwind Denial is going to be better. What's up back here behind? Okay. I think cutting some of the cards that are a little more mana intensive might be to our advantage. Like, but these are just so good. Same with these. I guess I could see cutting this. Yeah. Because games are way less likely to go late when everything costs a tiny bit, you know? Yeah, mana intensive. Mana intensive. This is technically mana intensive, but I still kind of like it. Same with this. I can cast this for free? That seems awesome. That seems so overpowered. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be good. 1 blue mana to counter an instant or sorcery. Okay, I'll cut this bad boy just because of how mana intensive he is. Okay, okay. Deck looks a lot different. I kind of forgot that that was the whole event. Stone Wee. Hello, Stone Wee. Oh boy. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna hold off on hey, he said hello. Hello, opponent. I'm gonna hold off on this for a turn or two so we can do some craziness. Alright, let's cross Trickster to tap down his dude. And now past the turn, we're holding up our Whirlwind Denial. I don't even know where to put stuff in my hand. Oh boy. I'm a little afraid our opponent has a counter spell since they're sitting with that 1 blue. So I'll throw that down and then just pass the turn. Oh god. The blocks. We'll exile their dude. Let's pull that counter spell out of their hand if they have one. Alright, let's go to combat, try and draw out the trick before we cast our... I guess I could have cast that now and done one more damage with my Pledge Mage, but I'm trying to bait out the trick in case they have a counter spell and a trick. Alright. So this by default is 3, so I can cast it for 6. Oh, 6. Oh my gosh. Alright, what's our best stuff? You. I could get this and get back our Introduction to Annihilation or our Whirlwind Denial. I think I'll get a flyer and then I will get that. And now my opponent gets to pick 2 of those to shuffle back into my library and the rest go onto the battlefield. So they gave me the 3/1 flying, the 5/5 that I get to gain life when I cast instant sorcery. All right. What makes 2 4/4s. Oh boy. Guessing we're gonna see 2 more 4/4s. Oh, next turn though, okay. Oh man, we don't have a permanent card in our graveyard. I'm gonna swing with my flyers. Whichever one he blocks here, I'm gonna return to my hand. You to your hand, return you to my hand. Gain a life. Opponent's got 2 potential mana up. Let's see if this is the counter spell. Oh, they're just destroying our Witherbloom dude? Okay. Cool. Make 2 more 4/4s. Come at me with the team. Okay. I'll take 6. Oh, forest is not what we wanted to see here. We could hit for 5, but if we do that, we're dead. Hit for 3. Yeah, we're not in a good position here. Oh! Oh boy. Probably one of the worst things they could have gotten. They did discard an instant or sorcery. And so they're gonna be able to keep 3 cards in there. Oh gosh. Alright, we're dead. Yep. If we block like that, we're dead. Good game, opponent. Yeah. Kind of wish I remembered about that turbo thing during the draft. I really didn't draft a turbo deck. Well, let's run it back. Maybe we'll get better I don't know. I felt like we had a pretty good hand that game, so we're probably just screwed, but we'll try it anyway. We'll keep this. Hey, we got the card. Island. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here go, opponent. What in the heck is this? They just did some crazy something. Oh boy. Alright, so we have to keep up a test of talents here. Yeah, let's get rid of their 4/4. And then hold up our counter. Hey, but now we get to see their hand. Oh boy, this is gonna be a tough one to get through because they're gonna get to tap down our creature. Library, their graveyard, exile said card. Whirlwind enough. That's actually not bad. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this for 4. Oh, I can do it for 5. Yep. Oh, interesting. I can search my graveyard as well. This time I'm going to get the Professor. Basically the same crew as last time, except minus the flyer plus the prevent. Draw some cards. Put a land onto the battlefield. Okay. The thing gets countered. We'll hit him for 4. We're gonna double block their dude. Alright. We're gonna gain a life. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I just have to keep back both my blockers here. If I attack there, or I put them down to 14, but then they swing back with the team, putting me down to 2. Sure. Okay, so if I block here, either one I block here, I'm gonna be preventing 3 damage. Oh, so I'm dead. Yep. Wow, yeah, I just got destroyed. Alright, let's try one more time. Give it a go. Give it one more shot. Yep. Yep. What happens when you forget about that during the draft process? Okay. I think I can keep this. It doesn't have the super stupid powerful card, but I do have some counter spells. Ooh, those are pretty islands. Bring up 2 counter spells. Sure. Draw your card. Sure. Top one, bottom. Okay. Let's counter it. See what else they got. Haha. Haha. Well, Graveyard's definitely got another. Okay, so they are playing blue-green. They have, oh, they have this bad boy in their deck. Alright, their deck looks pretty good. What's in their hand? Okay. Okay. Play out our Drake. We at least know their hand now. They're struggling on green mana, but they scryed 2 to the top, so I'm guessing at least one of those is... Yep, that's green. You know. Not blocking here. All right. No tax. Block. Good. Okay. Sure, that's fine. No attacks. Our spell was at least not countered because go to valid target. 1 block, 2 block. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's actually huge. So 4 plus 5, 9. We get a 9/9. That was maybe a little risky on our opponent's part. They now don't have any green mana. Bad for us. Oh, this was a bad attack. Yep. Are they gonna put a card on the bottom of their library? Yep. Yeah, that was a bad attack. I just traded a 9/9 for a 5/5. Definitely not optimal. It at least means that I can start attacking now if I want to. I'll attack here. And then I'm gonna exile their 4/5. Yeah, yeah. It happens. Yeah, or else you forget to tap your opponent's lands with the squirrels. What did they just put down there? Oh, the doggo. Alright, here we go, opponent. They now have a lot of cards in hand, but oh, they hit the green land. Boo. Boo. Whoa, this is cool. My ring is see-through. You can see the cards. Weird. Okay. Alright, I am going to hold up my Frost Trickster. I see they have a Fractal Summoning in hand. So they're going to be able to put down like a frickin' 20/20 or something. I don't know. 9/9, okay. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to this. I don't want to give them the card yet. That's gonna make this guy a big boy. Okay, so we can do this for however much we want to. I don't think we have anything higher than 6 CMC in the deck. Okay, we didn't have anything higher than 5 CMC in the deck. Sure. Take the top 4. Opponent gets to give us 2 of them. Alright, now the question here is, do we exile this? Or do we just wait I think what I'm gonna do is go to combat and swing with ya boy. See what they do. They're probably only gonna block with that. Now, I'm gonna exile the 1818. Seems a little more threatening to me than a 4/4. Things are looking pretty good here, actually. We have a couple of blockers in case they try to do something tricksy with this bad boy this turn. We have a lot of attackers. They're at 5 life. I think we might win this one. They have 2 cards in hand. 2 chances to get out of this. They're thinking. Oh, 7/7. Okay. Still don't think they're out of the woods. And a 10/10. I think we got there. If I swing with the team here, they can block that there, that there, that there, and take 3 damage. Okay, that's not enough. Not enough damage. We drew an island. If I would have exiled their flyer last turn, we would have gotten there. But I was afraid of some sort of spell. Alright, I think what I'm going to do here is just go in with the flyers. They're obviously going to block the 3/1, take 2 damage. Yeah, this is a little bad. Luckily for us, they kind of just had to sit back here. Unless they draw an answer, which it looked like they did. I'm not going to swing in. Okay, that's a decent draw for them because they can draw into something else potentially. They have 2 cards in hand, one of which was in their hand last turn, presumably. Okay, that's at least a creature. I think if this sticks until their next turn, we'll have them. Granted, they don't play anything. They might have something on their end step here, or on my end step here. They also might draw something. I don't know. They exile our flyer, but we get to draw a card. Okay. So What do you think the chances are that they have a trick? Because if we swing out with the team here, they block here and here, they take 3 damage and die. But they swung in with this last turn. Alright, let's call it. For all they know, we have something in our hand too. No, they had a trick. Nate, we're dead. Yep. Now they just have to swing out with the team. Maybe they won't think of it. No, they got us. Yeah, so GG opponent. Yeah, well, I think that I definitely could have drafted that a little differently if I had remembered that it was a turbo draft, but regardless, I had fun. Let's play some Brawl because Turbo Draft kind of got me down. Let's play some Eugene. I'm feeling some Eugene tonight. The Eugene deck is too good. We're gonna do some slappage. Oh, Niv miss it. Well, we're probably gonna get countered a lot. This is looking fine. Yeah, one more mana source and we'll be able to get to our Forsaken Monument. Given no counter spells. Right. Land go from our opponent. Land go from us. Opponent plays a Geode. They scry it to the top, alright. We'll play that Biblioplex and throw down our dungeon map. Now we're hoping our opponent taps out here. Taps out. 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 No! Not that kind of tapping out. Okay, well, it only slows us down by 1 turn. Get down our Mecha Godzilla. Got Menache, okay. I was hoping for Hexproof. The best first counter that this bad boy can get is Hexproof. It's too bad he can't get Indestructible. That would be a sweet counter to get. But yeah, with the counters that it can get, the best one's Hexproof. So that your opponent can't deal with it. So Niv Mizzet, whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery card, or spell, you draw a card. Okay. Forsaken Monument. Our dude is now bigger. For smack. They deal the damage to our Mecha Godzilla. I'm guessing they're gonna draw a lot of cards here. That or else they just have some burn. Yep, Electrolyze is a lot of burn. Midnight Clock, okay. 3 mana remaining on our opponent's side. Okay, Our opponent's probably just through now. We just cast Ulamog and exile their stuff. Because of Forsaken Monument, which, funny story, see that thing in the middle of this card? That's Mr. Ulamog. But this thing makes it so that our colorless permanents tap for an additional colorless mana. And, yeah, so all of our lands produce colorless. So basically it's like we have 10 mana right now. Now I am expecting lots of counter magic here. So let's start with Eugene. See what our opponent does. He countered it. He had a mystical dispute and I had no mana remaining. It's fine that he countered it. We'll just recast it next turn. Let's see if we can resolve a God Pharaoh statue. Yeah, he cast a mystical dispute to counter it. But I still got my cast trigger off of the Ulamog. I got to exile 2 target permanents. So when you cast Ulamog, you get to exile 2 target permanents, which is broken. And my opponent, I was able to exile their... Oh, I did not mean to exit the match, but I was able to exile their commander and one of their mana sources. And they, like, had 3 mana floating, so they were able to counter him. But his ability still resolved, since that ability goes on the stack as soon as you cast him. And yeah, basically as soon as we got rid of their commander, they were just out of it. They also misplayed because they didn't cast their counterspell until after their commander was exiled, and if they had done it before their commander was exiled, they would have drawn our card and done 1 damage. So alright, we can keep this hand. We have some mana producers for the early game. We don't have a ton of lands, but we have those mana producers. Oh boy, Nate, we're up against slivers. Got the first sliver over here. I actually have the first sliver commander deck in paper. Nice. Biblioplex, play down our Guardian Idol, and pass. They have elves on Arena. Not like... I mean, they're decently prevalent. Not as prevalent as I would have thought they would be, but they're around. Alright, so we have successfully ramped. Next turn we'll be at 7 mana, which is enough to cast our commander. Actually enough to cast our commander and cast this Palladium Mirror. Wow, we're doing the stuff. Okay, they make us sacrifice our commander, which is totally fine. If we draw 1 more land, we'll be able to recast him. Or wait, we could recast him with the Palladium Mirror. I think our opponent made the same mistake. They didn't realize we had the Palladium Mirror and could just recast him. So they just scooped. Yep. Yeah, noobs. Ooh. Here's a commander I don't see very often. I've seen it before, but not a ton. I can definitely keep this. This is looking pretty hot. Basically everything in my hand is ramp, except for like this. Lifelink, Nache. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's play out the spare supplies this time. To draw a card. Ooh, that's what I was gonna find with this. So since I found it already, now I can find something else with this. Come on, land. Land. Land, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's ramp. I really hope they don't destroy my artifact. Green has some artifact destruction in it. Black, not so much. Okay, yep. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Dang. Okay, well, let's go ahead and play that. I'll play a blocker, I guess. And Spirit. Oh man, that's not good. Hey, they forgot their guy had Minache. I mean, if I don't block here, they're just gonna make me sacrifice the Metallic Mimic and sacrifice their... I guess it makes them sacrifice the skeleton too. It loses me one additional life to force them to sacrifice the skeleton. Okay. Well, let's play out a Eugene.
I am ancient.
Makes a lot of stuff cost less. Let's destroy Ranky.
I can create.
Play out our MTGA. They got a Ratchet Bomb, which we can use to blow up their pest. And play out our Moonsilver Key. Ooh, interesting. We got a +1/+1 counter. Okay. Here go, opponent. What will you do? Dark Ritual. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. Liliana Dreadhorde General. Okay.
Let us march into battle and make new comrades.
Alright, Shambling Ghast. Alright, so here's the play. We're going to sacrifice our Ratchet Bomb in response, forcing them to sacrifice their pest,
Dead.
which essentially is going to
Back
make
to shambles.
them be forced to sacrifice something that they actually want to keep.
Waste not,
They drew a
want
lot of
not.
cards here. So they can take out our commander, which is fine. We have some stuff to do next turn still.
This is not my first ending.
Take action. Okay, so I'm gonna cast a Forsaken Monument. Sacrificing the Moonsilver Key to go find the artifact land. Play said land. Play our Gilded Lotus. Gain some life. And play out the Filigree Familiar. Gain us a lot of life. Heck yeah, we're up to 16. And we have a 4/4.
Rise and shine.
They have a lot of stuff. Ugh. Diabolic Tutor, essentially. Okay. Okay, here comes the beam. We are going to blow up Liliana.
Death won't conquer me so easily.
Yeah, Platinum Angel. Encyclopedia. Let's draw with the Encyclopedia. Nice Sky Scanner draw. Let's go. Edifice. Since our mana's floating, let's use it right away. It's not gonna matter, but it'll put the counter on it. And now we could attack our boy. Yeah. If they block and kill it, then we'll draw a card. If they don't block, they're now below us in life. Yeah, I think getting that Liliana off the board was pretty big. That must have been what they searched for last turn.
We will slay our enemies.
Oh god. Well, they're killing off my commander, which means I can just cast it again, so... Okay, so we obviously blocked a dude that doesn't have Decayed.
This experience still
Do what I demand.
They're gonna lose their dude with Decayed. Get a new one
Exchange
back.
for loyalty.
Here comes our commander again. Kill off their Spider Queen. If they just keep killing it, I'm gonna keep
unwritten.
killing their stuff with it. Alright, let's see here. Let's draw one card. Hey, that's pretty good. They own a lot of creatures. Let's draw one card. Hey. All right. Oh, no, let's go in with just the familiar. All right. How many counters do we have on the Strixhaven Stadium? 6. If we can get 10 counters on here, we can win the game with this. We're gonna destroy our creature. Okay, that's fine. All that. We can make another creature with a Maskwood Nexus. I'm gonna let them attack. Hopefully they attack with something that they really shouldn't. Like Mr. Jadar. We're gonna lose all those counters on Strixhaven Stadium. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. That's fine. We weren't really planning on winning with that anyway. All right, play our land. Let's draw one card. Another land. Let's draw one more card. Hey, love that card. Not really that good in this situation, but still. That was a terrible draw. Let's draw a card with a spare supplies. Another land. Do we have any lands that can draw us a card? We don't. So we could sacrifice the Investigator's Journal here to draw one more card, but I don't think that's worth it. So let's just go ahead and activate Eugene. Make a dude. It was another land underneath our top card, so. Alright. Coming at you with the boys. Strixhaven Stadium gets some counters. Alright. And now I will pass the turn. 2 cards in hand. Frozen Grip. No! Okay, in response to that. Or no, I can't respond to that. Split second. Well, that was a good card for them. Not the end of the world, though. We really needed that early on to get set up, but now we're kind of set. Oh, but they're getting back Liliana. That could be kind of bad for us. Okay.
I do hope you make this battle exciting for me.
Each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Actually, that's totally fine.
Get out of my way!
I'll sacrifice this one and this one. Oh yeah, since my creatures are all getting exiled because of this, I didn't draw the card off the familiar. Okay, that's fine then. Go ahead and attack. Oh, Minache. Okay, that's fine. Yep. I get hit.
I am more than flesh and blood.
You. Just to put a counter on that. Okay. Blast zone. Okay, so I think what I do first is I plus Mr. Eugene.
Secrets manifest before you.
Nope, cancel that. I'm gonna go next. Both of these are gonna attack Liliana. Menache, it's Menace, but I say it like Menache just because it's funny. But essentially, if a creature has Menace, it can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. So you can't block it with just a single creature. Okay, I think I'll activate this bad. Ooh. Is it worth it to drop him now? I mean, sure. Blow up there, stupid dude. Let's draw a card off this. Another land. We've hit so many lands. Okay, I'll just pass the turn like this. Destiny Spinner, yep. Now that they're moving to combat, I'm going to activate this on one of their spooters. Spooter boy! Attack me! We're passing the turn, so I will put another dude out with our Maskwood Nexus. To putrefy our card draw. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty relevant. Okay, let's play out our Sword of Body and Mind. Equip it to our Meteor Golem. He's now going to have protection from blue and green. Blue doesn't really matter against a green-black deck, but green is going to be good for us. Let's draw one card. And they scoop. Yeah, I don't think they realized, but we really didn't have like a lot going on. Like our hand was just full lands. Yeah, I was kind of worried about this one at first too, actually. I really had to work to turn it around. Like they were really pounding me down early in the game, especially when they got that Liliana out. Like that was kind of scary because then they started drawing cards like crazy, but yeah, we were able to bring it back. Ooh, and we got a rare wild card as a, or not a wild card, but a rare card as a reward. It's not an amazing one, but I guess I'll take a rare. All right, let's go at it again. I love this deck. This is one of my favorite decks. It's significantly less powerful now though, because they banned one of the best cards from this deck in a very recent ban. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan that. This is looking a little better. The card that they banned was actually Eugene. Not this Eugene, but the big boy Eugene, which essentially I used as a board wipe because this deck previously had access to 2 board wipes, big boy Eugene, and then this card called Perilous Vault, which is an artifact, costs 4 mana to cast, and then I think you activate it by paying 4 mana, tapping it, sacrificing it, and then each opponent, or exile, I think it's all non-land permanents, not only your opponents. So, yeah, really not preferable for this kind of deck, because I get out a ton of artifacts, and so if I have to sacrifice a non-land permanent, that just really hurts. Or if I have to exile all my non-land permanents, that just really hurts. But yeah, so that's my only remaining board wipe. So since they banned the other board wipe, they essentially just said, okay, your deck no longer has a board wipe. And they didn't replace it with anything. So. I'll play out the Celestis here. I kind of wanted to play the Palladium Mirror since that ramps for 2, but they're in black, so kind of staying away from that. Hey, Nate, this is an elf commander. You were looking for the elves? Or here's elves. Yeah, and they have done the ramping. We're gonna do it too, but no! You jerk!
You haven't heard of me. I believe we can be heroes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just dead here. We can, like, kill off their Canopy Tactician here, but they're just gonna kill our commander. Or maybe kill us, I don't know. Okay, so they kill our commander with a Murderous Rider. Meaning they want to hit our face or use these for mana. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Oh, that's bad for us. They just got that thing that we just killed back. Yep, we are super dead. So let's just play out as much stuff as we can. And now we will let them proceed to win the game. Yeah, so they kind of just like flew right over the top of us there. Not really much we could do. They had more ramp than we did, and we kind of stumbled a little bit. It wasn't that bad, but we didn't draw our third land drop, so we had to use our the thing that lets us search our library for an artifact that produces mana. We had to use that to find the artifact land, which was fine. But it meant that we couldn't play anything on turn 3. I mean, they were also on the play, and they drew like artifact removal, which arguably is what won them the game. Especially in a format like Brawl, where you have it's a 1 of 100 card deck. A lot of games, even if you play like 4, 5, 6 pieces of artifact removal, you just won't see them. But they were up against an artifact deck and happened to draw artifact removal in time to destroy my most important artifact that was going to propel me into the lead. So honestly, I think that is that was the turning point. Oh, we're up against a blue deck now. Yep, counter spells. That was the one thing about playing against the elves. You don't have to worry about counter spells. You just like be less annoying. I just really like it if you were less annoying. Okay, we drew a land. We have nothing to play here. But we can activate our Blink Moth Necklace. Go to combat. Hit them for 1. And then pass the turn. Okay, they played Panharmonicon. I'm a little afraid of a counter spell here. I kind of want to play Eugene, but I think they might have a counter spell. So I'm going to play my Mana Geode, which seems like a less threatening play. Replicating Ring is fine, but we don't really need more ramp at this point. And then I'm going to play my 10-10. Let's see what they got. No counter spell. I'll take it. Maybe they have a kill spell for my 10-10, but they just have a 10-10 of their own. They're still sitting on that 2 mana. I really want to just cast this and see what they do. I'm guessing it's going to get countered, right? Yep, Tails End. Okay. So I'm not going to attack here. I have the capability of bringing back my Colossus, but I would prefer not to give them the capability of doing so as well. Because if they sacrifice their... Actually, if they sacrifice this, they wouldn't be able to draw the card. I guess it doesn't really matter. But... Anyway... They just played their own Eugene. Ha! We could just Meteor Golem and blow it up. And I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just make them pay 2 more for every spell now. Alright, you go, opponent. That's a clock, too. They lose 1 life every turn. That's a clock. They play a Tezzeret. They've been avoiding playing this Tezzeret, which is
Tell me you're not impressed.
although maybe it's coming down right here.
Ether itself serves me.
I'm just gonna take the 10 here. Okay, so I think what I'll do is Meteor Golem. Blowing up Tez.
You think this fight mattered?
And then I will just pass the turn.
Secrets manifest before you.
This Eugene will make them a whole bunch of creatures, but that's about it.
That is the sound of your demise.
Alright, I don't want to block here. Again, I don't want to give them the capability to animate that, and also I want to keep my Meteor Golem around for this turn. Alright, blow up their Tez.
You will suffer for this.
So I'll play this. It will draw me a card immediately. It also gains me some life. Wow, I am just not hitting the lands. Do enjoy that life though. No tax. Their Tezzeret costs 10 mana now. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're gonna get all these cards. You know what? We have artifacts to sacrifice to it now to get our Metalwork Colossus back. If we want to. Okay. That could be worse. Although it does ramp them into their Tezzeret.
The fabric of the multiverse obeys me.
Are they just going to get their 10/10 back right away? So how much does it cost them right now? It's reduced by 6, so it cost them 5. They have with the treasure 4. Okay. Hey, there's a land. That's what we wanted to see. I think Eugene will gain us some life. He'll start making stuff for us.
Lies beyond vision.
We'll sacrifice It hurts to sacrifice this. I think we can sacrifice the sculpting steel. It's just a 3/3 at this point. But if we find a way to return that, we can make it into way bigger. Okay, no tax. Opponent makes a guy. Yeah, this is kind of a slugfest. I feel like this is gonna go on for a while. I want to recast the Tezzeret.
Both body and
Gets me for 4.
my artifacts give them strength.
It is kind of a mirror match. Alright, let's blow up their Tez. See ya, Tez.
Enjoy the illusion of victory.
It'd be noted that they could recast him next turn, but they'd have to spend this treasure unless they draw land. Let's do the key to the archive here. This is kind of a cool card. Lets me draft a card. These are like 3 random cards from like a set group of cards. I mean, would like a D-Spark to get rid of their Eugene be better than like consistent card draw? Probably not. So I'll take the D-Spark, but then discard it. Alright, let's draw a card off this. A land, I like it. Or, not a land, but kind of a land. Draw a card off this. That's a land. Alright. And then I'm just going to pass the turn. We've been gaining a ton of life off of our Aetherflux Reservoir as well. That's kind of keeping us in the game.
Secrets
They
manifest.
recast their Tezzeret, yep.
I take what I need.
Is gonna hurt.
More power.
Alright, my turn. Play the Cascading Cataracts. We could use the Buried Ruin to return Sculpting Steel. Actually, that sounds good. Let's do. Cast Sculpting Steel. Copying Meteor Golem. Blowing up Tezzeret. Bye-bye Tezzeret.
One is time.
Plus our Eugene.
The fabric of the multiverse.
Let's draw with this. Play basically a land. That game's a draw with this. Hey, Chaos Wand. That's gonna be a fun one. Alright. Nothing left I can do really. I could be attacking here, but that would essentially just be drawing them cards. So I'm just gonna pass. Yeah, the Chaos Wand. So their Tezzeret costs 14 mana. They have 11, 12, 13 with the treasure.
Lies beyond
They play a land here, they'll be able to play it. They tap for something though, so. Okay. Forcer, yep. Yep. Okay, anything I could do right now with this man? I could sacrifice this, but I don't really want to do that, so I'll draw a card. Let's start out by plussing our Eugene. Ooh, I want that. Okay. Let's draw one card here. Ooh. That's good. That's really, really, really good. Our Forsaken Monument. Cast Forsaken Monument. Colorless sources now make double mana. Let's play our Scavenger. Let's draw a card with this. That's another land. Okay. They don't have anything with reach. So let's go ahead and make Linkmoth Nexus into a creature. Go to combat. Linkmoth Nexus, hit Eugene. We're slowly gonna take out their Eugene. Okay. And now with that, I'm going to pass the turn, holding up the Chaos Wand. They've shown me counter spells already in the deck. So, yeah, I want to hold up the capability of countering. Hey, that's something we want to counter. Oh. Should have done that like before their pre-combat main phase. Hey, that's a good card. Leave that there. Yep, that's gonna have to resolve. Nothing I can do about that. Yep.
Secrets manifest before you.
Okay, he's passing the turn. Well, there's nothing else really that I can do at the end of his turn. Let's just draw our card. Chromatic Orrery, yep. We're going to be getting that. Let's go ahead and draw a card here. Yeah, dude. We're both just kind of dirtling around trying to look for something to do. Hey, that's actually a really good card. They scoop! I don't even know what I was gonna... Okay, so what they scooped to was me casting this, which, granted, it's a real good card, right? Because I can do the second ability, pay 7, tap it, sacrifice it, destroy target permanent. And I could use it to kill off their Forsaken Monument. Well, the thing is I can only do it once. You have to sacrifice it. So I could only do it once. But like, I'd blow up probably this. I can bring back artifacts, but not with what I have on the board right now. Like, I did bring back one artifact during the game with this Buried Ruin, but I have to sacrifice the Buried Ruin to bring back the artifact. So, like, then I don't have the Buried Ruin. And, like, I have other ways of bringing back artifacts, but not on the battlefield. So they definitely didn't need to scoop there. I think they were just thinking that I was kind of going to be taking the lead with the unstable obelisk on my side of the battlefield. But because I would be able to blow up their Forsaken Monument, which would have stunted all their guys would have gotten -2/-2 from what you see. And they would have lost a bit of mana as well. And then when they played their Tezzeret next turn, if they played their Tezzeret next turn, I could then use my commander to blow them up. And yeah, it was kind of a slugfest, but like we were kind of starting to take the lead there. So I think it was all the card draw, because we had a lot of cards that were drawing us a lot of cards. Like we had this that was drawing us a ton of cards. We had this that was drawing us a ton of cards. And our opponent was basically working with 1 card a turn, whereas we were working with like 3, maybe even 4 if you count the Chaos Wand. So, I mean, if you just look at the number of cards in the decks, we had 64 compared to their 66. I guess 66 on their side is a little less than I thought they would have. Oh, all their card advantage was here on the battlefield. So they used their Eugene to make the top card of their library into a 2/2, and then if it dies, the card comes to your hand. And so that's where all of their card advantage was. But it was sitting on the battlefield, and they didn't have a way to like sacrifice these. And since I wasn't attacking into them, like they weren't losing these. I guess they could have attacked into me, and then if I blocked with stuff, like they would get these cards. But I guess they chose not to do that the whole game. Which maybe that was their mistake. I think they were kind of holding back because they were afraid of us like swinging with the team for a bunch. But look at all these creatures. They definitely could have spared swinging with like 2 or 3 of these to get in like 12 damage, which is over half my life total. But if I blocked them, the thing is, if they attack, they know what these cards are. Like, as you can see on my side, I can see the cards underneath these. So they could have attacked with the ones that had cards that they wanted. And then any of them I block, they'll get a card that they want out of it. So, yeah. So anyway, definitely a huge slugfest, but we ended up grinding out the win there. Yeah, definitely GG. Hey, you too, Nate. Thanks for watching. Oh, dang, it's almost midnight. Yeah, I'm probably going to be stopping the stream pretty soon here. The time just flew. Like, I thought it was like 10:45, but anyway. Yeah, have a great night, Nate. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll talk to you maybe sometime this weekend. I don't think I'm going to see you anytime soon. We should schedule something. As soon as Elden Ring comes out, we have to have an Elden Ring day. But anyway, yeah, I'll let you go. Yeah, we have to do D&D too. You're right. I think Brian's up for DMing, so I'll maybe talk to him at work and see if he wants to get something set up and see what we could post something in the Discord actually and see when people want to do D&D next. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, Nate. Have a good night. All right, I think. Oh. Yeah, have a good night, dude. Honestly, I think I want to play more Eugene. I was thinking about going to Ozzy, because Ozzy's a lot of fun too, but the thing is, Ozzy is less fun when your opponent manipulate Ozzy, like if they have some sort of like kill spells or burn or something, or counter spells, like the deck just kind of shuts down. This is a really risky keep. If I draw one land, I think I'll be set. But if I don't draw a land, I'm gonna be in some trouble. I'm gonna try it. Let's go one land. Oh, man. Okay, we drew our one land. That's actually a good land to draw as well. This is really bad. They are all over us. Oh my gosh. Okay, yep. Yep. This game is over. Yeah, they were just extremely aggressive. They were also on the play and had kind of a crazy opener where they were able to attack with their commander on turn 2. So I had played one land and they were already attacking with their commander. Alright, this is a much better keep for us. We're up against a blue-black deck, which I don't really like playing against blue-black decks, but we have a lot of stuff to do. Hopefully no counter spells. Bug. Mind Stone. Still hoping to see a land here. Land would be nice. Let's go with the Blading there. It's vulnerable to removal, but didn't have any. And it ramps us into Eugene. Plus our Eugene. And cast a Letter of Acceptance. And cast our Familiar. Oh. That was a pretty good turn, I'd say. Alright, so, I'm just gonna say it. I think this game is over. It doesn't even matter what they get here. None of these cost 0 mana. No! I was gonna do so much fun stuff that turn. Alright, so what I was gonna do is I was gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cast this, then tap this for 5, use 3 of it to cast this. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, other way around. Cast this for 3. Then cast this for 5. Untapping all of these. Then tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 5 more. That's 9. Using 8 of it to cast Ulamog. Exile this and his blue land. Yeah, he was boned, but yeah, he scooped it up. He scooped it up. Alright, what did we get? We got Block of Predation. Not a bad card. Not a bad card. Probably going towards our vault progress, though. I think I had a playset. Oh, man. It's midnight right now. Yep, so this probably is going to be my last game. Unless I just get, like, seriously rocked again. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan that hand. This looks a lot more keepable. Let's start off with our Aether Hub. Get an energy that we will probably never use, but maybe we'll need the color. There's a couple things in the deck that require. Boo, sir. Boo, I say. Not really sure what he's going to take here. Okay, he took the Chalice. That's probably the right. It does significantly slow us down. Especially if we just keep drawing lands. Ooh, but they are stuck. They are stickity stuck. We are drawing only lands. Alright, this is a little scary. They have that Olivia coming down. Potentially next. Oh god. Okay, so the one I choose goes to their hand. This is really bad. This is really bad. Especially seeing what they just got into their graveyard. They have Razaketh, Lilith, Lamog. Yeah, we need to find some sort of graveyard shenanigans. I'll send Dragon Mage to... We did not find any graveyard shenanigans. Let's actually activate this first before playing our land. Draw something. I mean, we'll see if we're just dead, but I think we're just dead here. They chose the Strixhaven Stadium. Okay. Oh boy, they are still stuck on lands, actually. Okay, so maybe this isn't over. They're looking at stuff in their graveyard. Oh boy. Okay. So Eugene comes down, shoots this.
Are the sea I can create or destroy.
So hold on a minute here. Oh, Arcane Signet is terrible in our deck. Alright, so we have one choice here. It's to hope and pray that this gets a it got reach. Oh, but they have trample. Alright, yeah, we're dead. Alright,
Apologies for
Liliana.
the smell. I've been recruiting.
Yeah, we're just dead here.
I brought back an old friend.
I mean, we can block, but we still take 3 damage. I think really the only misplay I think we made there was sculpting steel on their arcane signet, but we never really had another artifact that it would have been worth copying, so I don't think that really made any difference. That was a sweet deck, actually. Had a lot of cool stuff in it. I know I said the last game was going to be the last one, but it went too quick and was too disappointing to be our last game. We're going to try again. Norman, I'm gonna tell you what, I don't even want to play against you. Playing Teferi. Blue-white. There's like a specific mood you need to be in to play that. And basically, I don't want to have all of my fun stuff counter. Hey, this is more like it. This is the kind of deck I want to play against. I like playing against decks that don't interact with me. Alright, this is fine for me. I think our opponent went to 6. Yep, heard it. Wow, getting a lot of feedback on this map. Okay, land. Okay, I'll get down the spare supplies as long as they don't have any creatures on the battlefield. Sleeper Dart probably won't be relevant until they have a creature on the battlefield. Now they have a creature. We'll go for Palladium here. Hopefully it sticks. Be nice. You're looking at it. Got removal, opponent. With 3 cards in hand. Dang. That was rough. We're gonna go Legion Archive to Sleeper Dart. That's the turn. You don't care about keeping their Cloud Shredder tapped down. Well, that's not good for us. But spell or ability. Gene's coming down. I am gonna destroy this even though it's gonna trigger that. I'm okay with that. I needed to get rid of haste for slip. Wait a minute, where's his blue? He totally just migration path. Why didn't he get a blue land? Oh, that was a misplay. He totally could have used the manifold key to untap our Hedron archive and then played it another card. No blocks. Team goes back to the command zone. And it's my turn. Let's see. I'm gonna do the trick before I
Curiosity and wonder drive civilization. Your truth lies beyond vision.
We'll keep Vorinclex tapped down, which is going to draw them a card. I'm fine with. And then as long as we can't cast or equip our sword, I think I'm going to cast the Scarecrow in here. It'll get a creature onto the battlefield, so say goodbye to, hopefully. Oh, Sliver Hive. Yep. First sliver. Oh, Shalai. Okay, Maskwood Nexus is actually not good. Cast it. One to untap this. Cast our sword. Whip our sword here. Lay out a trans one. Do July, which will draw them a card. Plus Eugene. Take another dude. Oh. I think I'm gonna go to combat. Hit with the Sky Scanner Sky. To mill him. And then I'm gonna move the sword over to the Scarecrow. To end the turn. Okay. Choose not to do anything. Alright, well the first thing I'm gonna do is plus my...
Secrets manifest before you.
Then I think I'm gonna move the sword back over to the Sky Scan. Go to combat. Swing in the air with the Sky Scan. Kill them. Throw down the lantern. That Whoa, they make a token and then scoop? What? Alright. One more game. This will be the last game. I swear. It has to be. I just had so much fun. Deck's so much fun. If we can find anyone. Here we go. Ooh. I've never played against anybody with this commander before. Normally I would say this is a bad hand, but considering their commander, I think I'm gonna keep this. Will toss them a hello. Hey. So at any point in time, I can just exile their graveyard. This is basically, in this game, a 1-mana Tormod's Crypt. Let's get down the golden egg. Okay, that's something to do next turn. If we don't draw a land. We're hoping to draw a land. If we do, we can probably throw down Shambling Suit and have a 3/3, or even 4/3. Okay, they cast their commander.
Hello. I shall teach you much.
2. My turn. There's a land. Comes a Shambling Suit. Here you go, opponent. They're coming in with the team. They have a pump spell, sure. That's fine. My turn. Another land. Let's go. The Mind Stone. Scarecrow. We can actually bring back the Shambling Suit, so I don't think I'm going to risk Scarecrow next turn. On their turn, rather. Okay. Alright, I am going to exile their graveyard. Response. We destroy our Scarecrow, unfortunately, but end of the world. Let's throw down our Unstable Obelisk. And then let's draw a card, hopefully hitting a land here. That's not really what we wanted to see. Okay, your go, opponent. We might just get beat down here. charge counter here. Just to up my Okay. So I'll throw down my commander.
Do not defy the design.
Use him to blow up this thing.
Dragon.
There's protection. Yep. With that, I will just say this. Concede. Alright, boys. That's gotta be our last game, so. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna head out. But catch me tomorrow. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. Toodaloo.